Alrighty. Welcome back. This is M-Dog. So we're at the Thousand Islands now, and I wanted to really try to focus in on trying to catch these smallmouth bass, especially the smallmouth bass. We'll see what else we catch over here. So we're heading to a spot that I used to fish at, but I hear that it's still very good, and it's basically right around in here. And so yeah, let's go see just how good it is. The history of this spot, or these spots over here, is actually pretty interesting. All of these spots in here work around, especially around this reed bed. And you can fish with spinning setups. Let me see here. I think we'll just sit here. It doesn't have to be exact. You can fish with spinning setups, but what we're going to try to do is use this kind of setup to hit these bass. And we want to basically just be right into these weeds here. We'll see how it goes. We need to go ahead and accept the quest. So there's a black bass daily. Now, I don't know how often we're going to hit black bass. What I'm used to hitting over here is smallmouth, but it's very possible that we can find both of them over here. And we are using the Shiner live bait, which you can purchase in the store. Of course, you can also catch them yourself and turn them into live bait if you want to maximize your profit. Although, if we can get on some good fishing here, we will be making so much silver. Purchasing those live bait won't be a big deal at all. All right, so let's see what we've caught here. First fish is a large black bass. So that's beautiful. That's actually working on the daily. If we also finish the daily while we're doing that, that's even better. Let's see what the next fish is. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Channel catfish. Here's where it gets interesting, to me at least, is back in the day when this map first came out, you could do this, but you would catch so many muskies over here. I mean, it was muskie all over the place. And in this game, at least back then, the muskies weren't worth very much. And you'd kind of have to chase them down. They were just strong enough that on at least like this type of gear wouldn't be strong enough to get them in very efficiently. There's another large black bass. That is so cool. And so I can't wait to see, like, when we get to 10 fish or whatever, which is the amount of bait you get from the store. We'll have to go see how much silver we've made, see what the difference is, what you would pay to buy these baits versus what you're catching. I think as the day gets later, too, we probably won't catch the catfish anymore. But we could occasionally get a muskie or a pike, and those are going to be a little tougher to get in. So anyway, back in the day, muskies everywhere. So you were trying to get on these spots where you would catch less muskie and more bass. But it was very tough, right? Well, at some point, Wolf realized or decided to lower the amount of muskie bite you were getting. and and then this kind of approach, you didn't have to have as quite as strong a gear, and so you could really try to like farm the bass, which is what we're doing now. This became more of an option. But I think when that change was first made, at least as best as I could tell, there's a large smallmouth. That's what I was really expecting to catch more of. But since the daily is black bass, I'm glad we're catching plenty of black bass as well. Hopefully that keeps up. So all that being said, I think that it seemed like there was, it was a little harder to do this farm. Like everything's bite rate had decreased or something. I don't know. But obviously there's been some more tweaking, or I'm just remembering wrong, whatever. This seems to be a valid, I mean, this is one of the best farms in the game, as far as I know, especially if you're lower level, but you have this DLC map. It's just incredible. And you'll see, I mean, compared to other farms we've been able to do at this level, you know, again, once we have enough fish to sort of go see how much silver we're making, we'll, you know, and we can break it down by like the first 10 fish or whatever. We'll go do a comparison, but, you know, this is just great. I mean, it's just great silver. And we're fortunate that this daily is lining up with it. That's one reason why I wanted to do it today, because I saw that the black bass daily was up there. And I figured there'd at least be a chance we could get it. And if you like spin fishing, it can also be really fun to take, and I don't know if I'll do it right now because I kind of want to see how good it is with 3 feeders, but to take a thing like this, I need to get the larger brush jigs, but anyway, to put on a bass jig and catch them that way too. So you can be, you know, feeder fishing with 2 rods and then spin fishing for the same fish. It's pretty fun. I like that you sometimes catch these large white bass as well. So, you know, the difference in what we were doing, the last time I was here, we were fishing off the dock, right? And we were using the same baits, but we were using like size 1 hooks. Because in that case, we were trying to occasionally hit the smaller, the bluegill will sometimes go for shiner live bait, and the crappie or whatever will sometimes, I think. But so we were trying to also hit some of the smaller ones, but since we're over here fully embracing the bass, we go to 2 hook, which frankly is a little bit big for the size of some of these, but you have a tendency to only catch the nice size ones. As you can see, so far we're batting 1,000 on them being large size. Now that probably won't always be the case, but for now it has been. we get a regular one just as I say that. It's another channel catfish, isn't it? All right, so one more fish, and that'll be the first cutoff in terms of, all right, how much is 10 fish worth? And then we'll keep fishing till we run out of shiner live bait, and then we'll, as long as it's making as much silver as I think it will be, as long as it's making a profit, we'll go get some more and probably come right back. A little smaller one maybe. Yeah. I think even those regular size though, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. So these are the 10 that we'll be looking at first. I think even those regular size ones are still worth pretty good silver if I'm not mistaken. I do wonder what the bite rate difference would be on a one hook. Let's just try it so we get a feel for it. It might be worth being patient and only, and getting as good a fish as possible, but I'm just kind of curious. We have 3 tournament tokens and 45 angler. You need this to craft certain things, right? Slowing down a little bit here. Spread them out a little better, see what happens. All right, so let's see what we got here. This is with the smaller hook. What is that? Smaller white bass. Alright, so let's go back to a 2. But let's keep it over here. Do we need to cast it farther into the reeds? I don't think so, but... I'm not sure. I'll try anything at this point. Man, what happened? This spot was on fire. Was it because it was morning? Okay, I mean, we could try other spots. I certainly used to catch them right over there. Kind of same thing, just on the other side of this. Also around the corner here. And as you know, we've caught these just right off the dock some too. I don't know if I just need to be patient. Having a hard time being patient though. Okay. This appears to be a good one. Ooh! Okay. It's just really slow, isn't it? Compared to how it started off, holy cow, it was going insane. Alright, well, we've only got 4 more of these. Seems like that's the spot. If they're quiet, should I just keep moving them around maybe? If this is one of those little bass, this can be a nice one. Yeah, come on. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Oh, shoot. Are we out? You know what has not continued to bite, though, are the black bass. Oh, they do bite on bait fish as well? Alright, let's just give it another minute here. Then we'll go, I guess, get some more. What is that? I don't want your blue catfish. Alright, so first fish on a regular. That was a black bass. Okay, that's interesting. Now, in a sense, it's better used as shiners for this because the shiners you can purchase from the store. Bait fish you can't. But I don't mind using up a couple here just to see how it goes. Alright, this is the last shiner one. So we can go head back after we get this one in. So good. Alright. Alright, so let's see what we're talking about here. First of all, let's check quest. White bass, 3 kilo, 240. How many white bass do we have? Oh, we've got enough to do that. Well, let's see how much the white bass are left. Okay, so first of all, what we want to do is we want to see how much we made silver-wise on the first 10. So 13, 21. Oh, this is in order. Let's do it by time. All right, so the first 10 are here, right? So from here to here, oh my goodness, that's so much silver. The last few, it was like slower, except for that trophy is a ton. All right, so the white bass, they're worth some, but I think it's worth doing that quest real quick. Let me see if I'm right about this. Let me see if this works like I think it will. Yeah, all 3 can go towards it. I think we need both big ones to do it. Let me see what the quest says now. Yeah. Another kilo and we're done. Beautiful. Alright, we got a bunch of XP for that. I think that was worth it. Alright, so let's sell the rest. I mean, that's 527 silver. That's insane. Alright, so this only costs 60 for 10, right? So for 120, you're getting 20. It's hard to imagine that you're not going to... You know, it's hard to imagine you wouldn't double or triple your money even in the, like, weirdest, worst circumstances, right? Oh, the anchor's down still. Alright, I want to go right back out there. I mean, we could try another spot, but I kind of want to go right back out there and see... I just want to kind of see how that spot does sort of changing day to... I mean, throughout the day, maybe. Because it was so good in the morning. Honestly, here in the rest of the day, though, I mean, it's still morning, but after that early morning, it did slow down a lot. So, I'm just really curious. We also have some work left on the daily black bass. Alright, I kind of want to swing us really straight towards these guys. Alright. Yeah, we're a little further away now. But I think that's okay. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, that was crazy silver. So good. All right, first fish. There's a chance this one fish will be worth what the all of those shiner baits cost us. Pretty close to it. That actually probably was what half of them cost. But I like seeing another black bass there. All I can think of is a time of day thing. On what has changed about the bite rate. We're still catching the fish we want. We're still making plenty of silver. But it's just not quite as on fire as it was first thing in the day. It's still it's still going to be an incredible farm. Maybe the best farm, available to us at this point in the game based on our level and everything, but it does require some patience, it seems like, just in terms of the bite rate. And that's where maybe spin fishing with one rod, just to mix it up a little bit, might be worth considering. Just so you're actively doing something while waiting on the bites. what pushes this like way over the top is the fact that we're also, woohoo, I thought it was going to be another trophy for a second, is the fact that we're also getting, slowly but surely, getting this daily done. Okay, we caught 8 of them. I mean, 8 fish again. It's not too slow. Kind of ready to get the black bass daily done. It's a little bit interesting that we haven't really been making as much progress. There we go. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Get over here. All right, that's what we want to see. One more black bass, almost no matter what the size is. We're done with the quest. I don't know how much longer I can just sit here like this. I mean, hopefully we'll finish the black bass daily. It also would kind of be fun to catch 20 fish, but this is just 10. I'm not going to make it that long. To see how much silver we're making, I mean, we cost 60 for the bait. What's this tournament that's about to start? Lake trout? Maximum weight? Oh, goodness. We don't have the gear for that, I don't think. Actually, it's not too bad, but I'm not going to worry about it. One rod, first slot, it has to be spinning. Well, this time around we've caught a interesting like percentage of black bass. Hey, Bombi. Grats, Bombi. Good job, Bombi. Okay, be a black bass. Put me out of my misery, game. It's not really misery, but... So this is to me the kind of spot where it's kind of hard to sit here. That's a white bass. It's a nice one, though. Like, this is the kind of fishing that's just begging to be, like, doing something else. Like, watching Netflix or looking stuff up or whatever. It's just a little too slow to sit here trying to make a video. But I'm glad that we could, you know, do it for a little while at least, because it is just such a good farm. It really is. But it is not like the most exciting thing ever. Wait, is that... See what was going on with the line there? That was weird. I'm wondering if we should put a regular live bait on there to see if we can get that last black bass a little quicker. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is it, right? Yep. Boom. Man, we got that daily done. We're over halfway to level 21. All right. All right, that's going to have to do it. Thanks for being patient with me. Sorry I haven't been talking more. I literally am just, I've actually recorded a lot of videos today, so some of it's that I'm just exhausted, but I definitely wanted to look at this particular I'm going to do it. We need 4.3 kilos. Let's look and see. Is there a way to do it with 2.5, 3.5? How much is it? 4.3? No, we probably just want to do, let's see. There we go. Boom, a bunch more XP. All right, I should have looked at the price first. Oh well, 400 silver. So we spent 60 silver on the Shiner live bait. We didn't even go through all of the Shiner live bait, and we sold 2 large black bass, which would have been 80 more silver. We're up over 5K silver. So good. This is such a good farm. All right, that's mostly what I wanted to feature, was just how good this farm was, both in terms of XP and especially silver, right? Especially silver. And you really, I think we could do it with our starter feeders. I don't even think you need the 18s that we're using. Is it possible you could hit something that'd be hard to get in? Yeah, I guess so. But for the most part, you'd be fine, I think. Anyway, such a good silver farm. Worth getting this DLC, in my opinion, unless you're just, wanting to stay away from the paid maps. But golly, such a good farm. And I love the other DLC map, Siberia Inesy. If I had to choose between the two, it'd be a really tough choice. I tend to fish Siberia more often, at least up to this point, but there are just some awesome farms here, and this map is massive. I mean, have you ever looked at how big this map is? This place, there's so many different types of fishing here. It's incredible. And remember, it's free to travel here, so it's kind of a cool place. Like, there's specific baits you can get here from the start, that you can't get other places. Like, we haven't tried these trout baits anywhere, but they're kind of cool, and they're not that expensive. Mealworm, as we've seen, is good. There's different types of maggots here, which are interesting. So anyway, I think it's pretty cool. But all right. Hey, thanks for watching. Tight lines, everybody. I will see you next time.